Hello.
Hello, you're right. Beautiful day, isn't it?
It is stunning.
So what have we got this week?
Our trip around the Paddington Arm down towards Little Venice, through Camden and down to Limehouse.
Well remembered.
It's a while ago now, but we did it with friends, so we'll feature.
You mean I've got some?
So I'm sure they'll be in here as well.
Oh yeah, always in the middle of everything, our friends. I don't know where we find them from. I think we just grab them off the street and just, you're our friends today.
So yeah, enjoy the trip around London with us. Thank you to all our new subscribers.
Sorry, keen.
Thank you to all our new subscribers. We really do appreciate your support.
Lovely to see you, lovely to meet you, and hopefully we'll get to see you as face to face and as friends. Push that button, ring that bell, it's free to you and everybody all round London.
We'll see you at the end.
We'll see you at the other side.
More new waters, heading on to the Paddington Arm at Ballsbridge Junction. You can see on the sign there, Paddington 13.5 miles.
So we've done 6 miles this morning.
Yeah, we won't make it all the way to Paddington today, but we're just going to keep going until we've had enough really. We've got
to follow that trip boat.
We've got a couple of friends that are moored down here, one at Bridge 15 and one at Little Venice. So let's see how far we get. It is just gone 5 o'clock, so we've got a few hours of daylight left. We've got pizzas for tea, so we don't need to worry about cooking too much. So let's just enjoy a nice evening cruise. Here's a couple of pieces of sped up video showing you the contrasts. There's lots of rural parts of the first stretch of the Paddington Arm. There is lots of places to moor, so dispel those myths if there's no moorings in London. And then there's also some more urbanised areas too. The towpaths are also solid, which is obviously good if you're looking at winter moorings. Got a new toy to play with. We've got a gimbal to put the phones on to try and make the quality of our videos a bit better. So just walking into Little Venice, Paul's doing some videoing and I'm having a play with the new toy. Let's see if it improves the quality. For central London though, it is very green and very pleasant. Just come out of Maida Vale Tunnel, and this piece of towpath's got residential moorings and they've got some beautiful gardens along here. Morning.
How do you, right? Concentrating. Want to take a step forward?
Just leaving our mooring we've been on at Kelsall Road for a couple of days and heading down towards Little Venice and then through part of the Regent's Canal to Camden. Ultimate destination is King's Cross today. Got a prepaid mooring that we can stay there tonight and do the London Canal Museum. See if the divers are still in the water and if we can get some close-up shots of them today. There we go, you can see the divers in the water. Piece of modern art, mural apparently was made by litter by the Stowe Youth Club and artist Kevin Hillary. Here we are, just coming into the main area at Little Venice where all the trip boats are and the cafe boat, and there's a roundabout here, only the second roundabout we've seen on the network, the other one being in Birmingham, so we're going to go round it just because we can. So we'll come back next year and do that section. There we go, almost a full circle as we complete the roundabout. Approaching bridge number 1 on the Regent's Canal. More new waters. These are the Little Venice moorings that we had to walk up on the road to go past yesterday, because obviously they're private moorings so you can't walk on the towpath. We had to wait at the entrance of Maida Vale Tunnel for the trip boat to come through. There's a gentleman in an electric boat letting you know when you can and can't go, which is quite handy. Nice spot for a cafe to have something to eat whilst watching the boats go through the tunnel. Due to the fact side of the moorings that we walked past on the towpath yesterday. These are the ones we could actually stay on the towpath. Beautiful greenery at the end of them. Some very large houses along this section. Haven't seen any other privately owned boats on the move yet again today, but there are plenty of trip boats going up and down this section. We're coming now to the section of the canal that goes through London Zoo. There's the monkey enclosure. Didn't spot any yesterday and don't think we're going to be in luck today either, which is a shame. There are some moorings here as well. Not sure if they're still in use. It says do not moor when beacon is flashing, but then it does say no mooring as well, so it's a bit contradictory really. I'll make some inquiries and put the information below. Here we go, final approach towards Camden. Here we are, approaching Camden Lock.
Lock at the bottom.
Probably one of the busiest locks for gongoozlers that we'll do in the country.
Possibly.
So our lock is on, so that's good. Boat coming up the lock at the moment, so we're just going to wait here for them to come up and then we're going to go down. To our port side here, you've got all the iconic Dingwalls buildings and all the old stables, which is what houses Camden Market. There is an inlet just under this bridge on the left, and that's where my auntie's boat was moored back in the 1980s. We are trying to find her boat at the moment. It was, we believe, an FMC built boat called Beatrice and was built in 1922. So if you know anything of the history of this boat or its current whereabouts, if it is still floating, please do let us know. We would really appreciate it.
I think so. I haven't crashed it yet today.
Oh, you're doing better than us.
Will the trip boat be coming in, pal? Will the trip boat be coming in? Yeah, it's alright, just checking before I...
Liverpool, 302 miles according to that signpost. Here we are, sharing the lock with the trip boat. Trip boat's going to go out first because he's going to turn around, and then we'll go down to the next lock. There's 3 locks in total here at Camden. There we go, Camden Lock done. St Pancras Lock, final lock of the day for us. And located on the lock is St Pancras Cruising Club, who we're doing our big trip with on Saturday. There's also some kind of art competition, Landscape Artist of the Year, which has been filmed above the lock, so we'll walk back up and have a look at that later. Not very far around this corner to King's Cross. We're stopping just short of the tunnel, opposite the entrance to the Canal Museum is where the mooring is. So let's see if we can find it, see if we'll have our own or if we're going to have to breast up. Time will tell. Floating garden here. Here we go, found the eco moorings. So we're going to go down to the second one, and then there's space for people to breast up against us if they want to. Here we are at the Canal Museum. Let's go and see what it's all about. Traditional workboat cornice. Here is a traditional boatman's cabin. You can see 3 of us all moored up down there, all heading around to Limehouse, ready for Saturday. Our trip round to Limehouse has started today. We've left King's Cross moorings. We've just come through Islington Tunnel. We've got 8 locks to do.
I think it's something like that.
So it's a bit cooler today, which is nice for doing locks. Derek and Pauline are behind us.
That's what the lake you can see in the tunnel is.
So we might be doing locks with them, or they might be holding back to do them with the chugs. So we'll just wait and see what they want to do. Hopefully there may or may not be some lockies on. The joys of so many of us heading up towards Limehouse. We've got a bit of a traffic jam here. Pauline and Derek there behind us, and then chuggerbugs behind them too. 3 boats into a double lock. Unfortunately, doesn't fit, but we'll all help each other out during the day so we can get there. Nikki spotted another boat coming through the tunnel, so Pauline and Derek are coming in to share the lot with us, and then Chugs is going to wait for the other boat behind. Makes sense, many hands makes light work in all these locks. First lock of the day done, heading down to the next one. Hopefully we'll be able to set it once we've gone through it, ready for the other guys behind us as well. Onwards to Limehouse. Lots of moored boats here as we go through Islington. Very popular area. Funny the different things you see on the edge of the canal. Bit of a shock as we came under the bridge. We've just come through Old Ford Lock, and we believe this is bridge 54A. Yes, it is. And this takes you on to the Hertford Canal, up to the Silver Propeller Challenge, and round the Olympic Park, which is something that I'm really looking forward to doing when we get a chance next time we're down here. Some very impressive paint jobs on some of the boats here. Very exciting. There is the first view of Canary Wharf from the boat. That means we're closing in on Limehouse. Enjoying our day, sharing our cruise with Pauline and Derek. It's always nice and enjoyable to cruise with friends. Our magnet being used for the first time because unfortunately Derek's dropped the windlass. So we've got the magnet out, try and get it out. Oh, is it our windlass? Oh, I'm corrected. I thought it was Derek's windlass. Paul's dropped our windlass. That doesn't surprise me actually. So we're windlass fishing. And success, he's managed to get it out. We'll let him off. Got to bridge 64, the final lock before we go into Limehouse Basin. Hope you enjoyed that.
You beat me to it.
We had a great time in London, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we then jump a bit.
So yes, as we've already done the Thames video, which is obviously what we were in London for.
I've lost my hands.
Our next one, I'm not going to say next week because signal has been so appalling lately. We didn't do get one out last week, so our next video, hopefully next week, but possibly not.
Slough.
And
The Slough Arm and Basingstoke and the River Way.
so we did 3 silver propeller challenges. Again, great fun.
With
Kayaking and
friends.
paddleboarding involved.
I think it's the same friends, funny enough.
Funny
I
that.
dragged them, I tied them to the back of the boat and just dragged them along.
Literally.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was meaning our boat, as in the... Watch it, you'll see.
Anyway, we'll see you hopefully next week, if not the week after, dependent on signal.
So push that button, ring that bell, and share us with the rest of the world. You never know, you might have a little laugh, because I know we did.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Bye.